Introduction. The eternal traveler, beloved friends, seekers of truth, and fellow travelers on this grand cosmic journey, let us gather our minds and open our hearts to the profound mysteries of our existence. We stand today at the precipice of understanding the great cycle of being, the return to corporeal life. We are not merely bodies wandering aimlessly. We are immortal spirits, ancient and resilient, embarking upon a necessary pilgrimage into the density of matter. The prelude to the descent. Before we find ourselves breathing the air of this world, there is a prelude, a time of anticipation in the spirit realm. Do we know when we must depart? Not precisely. Yet we sense the approach of reincarnation, just as a blind man feels the heat of a fire he draws near. It is an inevitability, a destiny we cannot evade indefinitely, for advancement is a necessity of the soul. We are not conscripted into this life without agency. Indeed, the spirit is designated beforehand for its vessel. In the majesty of our free will, we often choose the very trials we are to endure, selecting the destiny that offers the specific obstacles required to purify our imperfections. However, this moment of departure is solemn. Just as the dying fear the looming of approaching death, the spirit views reincarnation as a form of death, an exile into the confines of a limited body. It is a dangerous voyage, and the spirit, like a mariner facing a tempest, feels anxiety over whether they will triumph or capsize under the weight of their trials. Yet, we are not alone. If we have cultivated love, friends from the spirit world accompany us to the very threshold of our new life, bidding us farewell and watching over us like visitors to a prisoner. The sacred union, the mystery of conception and birth. When does the celestial weave into the terrestrial? The union commences at the precise moment of conception. A fluidic tie links the spirit to the developing embryo, a bond that tightens inexorably until the child draws their first breath. It is only at birth that the incarnation is consummated. We must treat this process with profound reverence. To interrupt this sacred unfolding through abortion is to transgress the law of God, for it deprives a waiting soul of the trials and progress for which that body was the intended instrument. Even those infants who depart shortly after birth have fulfilled a purpose. Often they serve as a poignant trial for the parents, or an expiation for a spirit who required only a fleeting touch of matter. Nothing in God's design is without cause. The vessel and the captain, faculties and organism. Let us dispel a great illusion. Our body is but a garment, a tool. When we see a person of genius or one of cruelty, it is the spirit within who possesses these qualities, not the flesh. Matter acts as a heavy, opaque glass, dimming the brilliance of the spirit's light. Consider the tragedy of mental impairment. Is the soul within such a broken vessel inferior? No. Often, a highly intelligent spirit is trapped within a defective brain, suffering immensely like a mute who cannot speak, or a musician forced to play upon a shattered instrument. This too is a trial, an expiation for past abuses of intelligence, a temporary pause imposed to teach humility. But the soul remains intact, and upon death, it slowly recovers its lucidity, remembering the chains it has cast off. The century of childhood. Why must we begin as helpless infants? Admire the wisdom of providence. Childhood is a necessary repose, a sleep of the spirit where the turbulence of the past is quieted. God wraps the returning spirit in the softness of innocence, making the child lovable to ensure they receive the tender care of parents. This malleability allows the character to be reformed. It is the time when the spirit is most accessible to the counsel of experience. But as the years pass and the body matures, the true nature of the spirit re-emerges, tearing through the veil of innocence to reveal the individual's true character, be it good or ill, the echoes of the heart, sympathies and antipathies. Have you ever met a stranger and felt an immediate, magnetic kinship? This is not chance. It is the reunion of two spirits who have sought one another through the crowds, drawn together by ancient affection. Conversely, that instinctive repulsion, that inexplicable antipathy we sometimes feel, is the recognition of a past adversary or a spirit of dissimilar nature. These instinctive emotions are the murmurs of our history. An evil spirit feels hatred upon recognizing someone who once judged them. A good spirit feels only pity and a desire to avoid the discord. The mercy of Oblivion, why we forget. Finally, we arrive at a question that haunts many. Why do we not remember? If we are here to repair the past, why has God drawn a veil over our memories? My friends, this forgetfulness is a divine blessing. If we remembered every enemy, every humiliation, and every crime of our past, we would be paralyzed by shame or inflamed by pride. We would carry hatreds into our new families and fail to build new bonds. God gives us exactly what we need: intuition and conscience. That inner voice that warns you against evil, that instinctive resistance to a wrong temptation, that is the memory of your past. We do not need the details of the crime to know we must not commit it again. The tendency and the conscience suffice. Conclusion: the upward spiral. So, we walk this earth with the map of our past etched not in our minds, but in our hearts and our trials. Our tribulations are not punishments from a vengeful deity, but the very remedies we selected to heal our souls. The proud suffer humiliation to learn humility. The harsh suffer harshness to learn compassion. Let us embrace this voyage. We are ancient beings returning to the school of life. Let us bear our burdens with resignation and courage, for in doing so, we break the chains of the past and ascend ever closer to the light, ever closer to God.